wizard and choose Quick Start. We can set up some options here. The document class will be article, and you can see what some of the other options are as well, but we almost always use article. I want to use 11 point. The paper size, letter paper, A4 is very similar. It's not, the spacing isn't that much different. Encoding, Latin 1 you can keep, or you can go to UTF-8. The author and title if you want to fill in that information. And you can choose to include certain packages. So the geometry package is the popular one. AMS packages, the Make IDX package, the graphics package. So if you know you automatically want to include those every time you start a new document, it's a great idea to check those boxes. Now when I click OK, it should automatically set up my document. Now it did input some extra information that we really don't need if we're just doing a basic LaTeX document, so you may or may not want to use this. Also under the wizard menu, you can do quick tabular, and we saw how to create a table by hand, but this could be a little bit easier. You can select the number of columns and rows, the type of alignment, whether you want to have a top border or not, etc. And you can then enter what you want in yourself. Likewise, you can also set up an array in much the same way. Under user tags, you can create custom tags, much the way we defined macros in an earlier tutorial. If I go to edit user tags, if there's something that you think you may use frequently, so for example, we could call this, I'm not going to say backslash title because that is already a command used for something else. Maybe I'll call it my title. And then the LaTeX content, backslash title. Author, put the name, backslash date, backslash today, so it'll automatically update, and then backslash name title. Okay, so now when we go to create a new document, instead of typing those 4 lines to get my title, I can go to user tags, and I save that under number 1. It'll input that automatically for me. I don't have to type each time. You'll also find on our editing toolbar these drop-down menus that will let you choose section, subsection, subsection, etc. Different kinds of labels, different sizes for the fonts. We talked about some of these in an earlier tutorial as well. And one thing I have not mentioned yet, which is worth making note of, is how to insert comments into your code. Sometimes it's really helpful just to leave a note in your code for yourself for future reference, but when you compile your document, you don't want it to show up. You want it to kind of remain hidden. So we call that a comment. And any line of code that you don't want the compiler to look at, you comment out by putting a % symbol in front. So for example, if I know that I'm not going to be using any graphics in this particular document, I could delete the line use package graphic X, or I could comment that line out by putting a % symbol in front of it. And notice what happens, it turns gray. So this is going to be hidden from the compiler. So that's one way to use a comment, is to hide parts of your code that you don't really want to compile, or you can leave notes for yourself. For example, here we might put this changes the margins. So when you come back later and you look at your code, you remember what that particular command is used for. And again, notice that everything after the % symbol is grayed out. Once you move to the next line, since we have a line break here, then it's no longer commented out after the line break. if you submit your homework as a tech file, then what I could do is come in and make comments about certain parts of your homework, and that way when you compile your file it would still look like your original document that you sent me, but I would be able to have my comments in your source code as well. And finally, I want to make sure to point out under Help in the File menu, there is a user manual and a LaTeX reference guide. If you click on the LaTeX reference, it's an alphabetized index of all the LaTeX commands that you could use. And if you find the one you want to learn more about, for example this /f box, you click on it and it will show you the syntax, the correct syntax to use that command, and then a brief explanation of what it does for you. The user manual is specific to TechMaker. So if you're wondering what certain buttons are used for or how to accomplish certain features, you can always look in the user manual here. Okay, that concludes our tutorial on TechMaker tips and hints. Hopefully you found this useful.